Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Come on in.
Hi, Kim. Thank you for having us in your studio today.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. I see you have this beautiful piece here
Yes.
that's in the works, and I'm curious what your creative process is like.
So my creative process, it changes depending on what mood I'm in. But I would say for the most part, I start out with an inspiration wall. These are basically like photos that I've taken from my travels. And then I'm really interested in textures, colors, reflections, things like that. Also the sky and like gradients that happen with the clouds. Other artists I'm inspired by, I like the textures that they've gotten, so I just think about all of these things together for my own work. And then I usually just start throwing down one layer.
Okay.
When I have a pretty good foundation, so the black, blue, and white, then I usually get out my iPad and I sketch on top of that.
Okay.
So I'll take a photo of the painting, and then in Procreate, so this shape I ended up using, and then I made it. And then this is the next shape that I'm gonna do on this side.
Okay.
And then I'll call it done. Graphic design heavily influences my aesthetic. So my husband and I owned our own graphic design studio doing branding for startups and small businesses, and we did that for 11 years.
Right. One of those businesses that you were working with was one of a kind as graphic design. Can you tell me a little bit about that experience?
Yes. So I love One of a Kind, and I'm not just saying that. They were my favorite client and the longest client that we had.
Oh, awesome.
And so they came to us. We originally worked with Merchandise Mart on the Antiques Fair, which was way back when. That show got canceled, and then they came to us about One of a Kind. And I was ecstatic because at that time I was a shopper. So I would go to the show and I knew everything about it. So to have the chance to work on it with them was great.
So having been a shopper, having worked with the show, and then now being an exhibitor, what makes One of a Kind special?
What makes it special? I would say that it's one of the only shows that brings so many people in for the show and gives artists an opportunity to be seen without needing representation from a gallery. I feel like that is really important, and it's kind of rare to find. A lot of shows that don't require representation, they don't bring as big of a crowd, and it's usually not 4 days. So I just feel like it's a really good opportunity for artists to be seen by all kinds of people, like I know for a fact from CB2 that shop the show, and they're looking for artists to license their work from, and interior designers are looking to collaborate, and then you just have normal everyday homeowners looking for art for their homes. So I feel like it draws a really diverse crowd, a lot of people, and then it's a good opportunity for artists to be seen.